Good evening, ladles and jelly spoons, and welcome to the fun zone here at twitch.tv/Jeraffemy. I am the Jeraffemy Jeremy Graves. I, of course, am joined by Felflowne, aka Claire, and welcome to part 2 of my first time ever playthrough of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Oh, folks, things have happened since the last stream, let me tell you. This being IRL in real life I'm talking about. All going well, you are hearing this wonderfully. And things look and sound well, because a couple of hours ago, I didn't think this was going to happen. Let's just put it that way. So hopefully all is working out well. If there is an echo on music and such or voices, do let me know. I will endeavour to sort that out accordingly. But I mention I am joined by a special someone. Of course, it is my partner in crime, my cohort. They are quite clearly the brains to my supreme brawn. It is, of course, Claire. How the devil are you on this fine Friday evening? And are you ready for part 2 of our playthrough?
Ja, ich bin bereit. Yes, I am ready. I have had to deal with a dog who's a criminal today. Hi, Matty. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome, Matty.
Would you like to hear what my dog did when she couldn't wake us this morning?
I would like to. I will ask, does this require a bigger chat window for the purposes of discussion?
No,
okay.
it does not. It does not. I wouldn't want to put you through that. So,
and before you begin, evening to you as well, Stitcher. Welcome.
Hey, Stitcher. So sometimes the dog will do a crime during the night, and usually what will happen is when my husband wakes up, he will discover the crime, and there will be a lot of swearing and the smell of bleach, and then he'll be leaving in a really bad mood to go to work. But oddly this morning, I could tell something was up because I could smell the cleaning products, but he didn't seem as angry as normal, and I was like, this is weird. So I thought, whatever she's done, it clearly isn't that bad, you know? And, and Keith was late going to work today because he was cleaning up, and he came in, he went, right, I need to update you as to what's been going on. I was like, okay. So in bed, he went, she got into a packet of liver treats that were left out. I was like, that's fine, liver treats are fine. He went, he also appears to have eaten a bag of pear drops. I was like, okay, not ideal, but fine, whatever. I had a bag of pear drops somewhere. He also ripped into a large bag of earplugs, clearly thinking they were food. Clearly realised her mistake quite quickly. And having achieved all of these crimes, she then peed on the rug and pooped in the corridor. And then she went back to bed. That's the best part. She went back up and got onto Keith's bed and went back to sleep, having done the work that she felt was necessary.
That's just So wait, so earplugs, liver treats, and what else?
She ripped open a packet of pear drops and probably had several. In fact, Keith had thoughtfully left them on the side for me, but I could tell, even though it had been hours later, that a tongue had been rubbed over all of the ones in there. And I was like, put these in the bin, because that tongue did not belong to me.
Oh, you can't write stuff like that. This is real life to a T.
Nope.
Oh, my word. I haven't got many things that can match that, quite frankly, other than just, you know, having to rebuild OBS effectively for people to get this going.
I mean, and well done for doing that, because I was no bloody help. I was just like, here is some people on Reddit who are having the same problem, and nobody has any answers.
Now, you know what? Tech stuff happens. Obviously, things occurred last week. It was always my intention to kind of go through things before we got going proper, but it's been a busy week, so I can only do it today.
Feddies.
But either way, very much looking forward to tonight. A quick recap, folks, in terms of where we are at. We are at day 2 of episode 2, or chapter 2, as I've actually been calling it on graphics and stuff. So I'll make sure to amend that in future graphics and whatnot. But yes, Turnabout Sisters Day 2 trial. Now, the recap for this, though one assumes we're probably going to get a recap of some kind anyway, is that the, what's his name? Phoenix's boss, effectively, superior, whichever the word is.
The chief, the chief.
The chief, thank you. They met their untimely demise through a mysterious murder, which involved the same Thinker Man-like clock that was utilized in the first murder, and it's the sister who we are now representing in the trial as they have been accused and whatnot. And there was a bit of of a unique character of a person who quite frankly, they look like they were going to be a bit psycho and very cat-like, as it were, at a moment's notice. There was the lawyer who was meant to represent the sister who we are now representing, who has basically just gone, no, I'm not doing that.
No, I've got to polish my bear statue.
And of course, we've also got a few other characters lurking about as well, including the detective, who is a character in himself, Detective Gumshoe. So
we love him.
Indeed. So we are going to be picking up things momentarily with this. And I will say before we go any further, that if you do want to find the playthrough of the first chapter and then the first part of this chapter that we are on, the VODs, of course, are here on Twitch, and you can also find them on YouTube right now under the account name Jeraffemy Plays. Ooh! Oh, Lex, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much.
It's usually the bots. Hey, Lex.
Oh, thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated. So, with that being said, folks, get your snacks ready and whatnot. Get your drinks ready. I'm fueled tonight by, not a sponsor, but I flipping wish they were, Pepsi Max Mango. That's what I'm fueled by tonight.
Mango!
Mango! Right, so with that being said, folks, let us embark on day 2 of episode 2. Once I hit load the selected save.
It was like one more click than you think. You're like, now.
September 7, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Oh, it's the boy. Boy's here.
Right. Court is now in session for the trial of Ms. Maya Fey. Oh, new character. So, now I know you've been looking forward to this. So, have you got a character in mind?
I've overthought it. I've overthought it because I'm so excited because I love this guy so much. Let me think. The problem I have is that my voice is very loud and it carries, but it's not very deep. So if I took my voice deep, it becomes quieter. So I have to kind of get closer to the microphone like this. So who's that saying? Stitcher says, I am drinking Pepsi Mango right now.
Actually, that's just Pepsi Nango, which is even funnier to me.
How rude to pull out somebody's spelling mistake on the stream.
Hey,
what
look,
a dick.
I've had some tremendous typos this week, honestly. Like, what was the other one? I was talking to someone, like, oh, you know, it's round, I'm sort of near Donington, as it were, like it's a place. But it corrected it to Doomingtown.
I want to go to Doomingtown. Okay, sorry, I'm prevaricating about the bush. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth.
You're so sexy. Sorry, this isn't going to stop. This isn't
okay,
going to get worse.
Noted. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. Witness who saw her do it. Can I go home now? Game fucking over. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
Evening, Harriet. Evening.
Good evening, Harriet.
So we're straight into Gumshoe, are we? Okay.
Oh, he's barely fit in that thing. Look at him.
It's like me in real life.
No, me for real. What's in the cap? That's for all you Gen Zs out there. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sure. My name's Detective Gumshoe, sir.
It was lower than that.
I can't figure it out. My name's Detective Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Is that American? You appear to have become London in the break.
Do you know what? It changes day by day.
You know what it is? It's because he's saying sir and not pal that you're struggling, I think. Yeah, because if it was pal, you'd be fine. But sir doesn't fit with that accent. That's really interesting.
Is she, anyway.
Is she pal? Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Mary Poppins, says Matty.
Oh, that's an insight. You Dick Van Dyke's this guy.
Very well, sir. I'm just going Dick Van Dyke now. I've got to get out of my head. Hang on, wait. I've got to... So sometimes the technique to get back into an accent is you need to say, like, a phrase or something.
I'm walking here.
Hey, she! That's my one for this character. Hey!
Okay, let's try it.
Hey, she! Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain.
You're doing better. Yeah, that's definitely better than it was, yeah.
You see, the body was found by this window here.
Where I've drawn a dildo.
You see, and the cause of death. Oh, sorry, that was your line. Sorry.
Oh, fuck, sorry. Mr. Edgeworth, why are you doing such a cool impression of me? Get on with it, she.
Sorry, right. So I think you said. So you said what was the cause of death? Sorry.
Yes, and then now it's you again.
You see, lash of blood due to... I'm trying. You see, lash of blood due to being stuck by a blunt object, sir. It's changed again. We'll just roll it.
It's become liver lips Louie again.
There you go. You see, the murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon. Even in the girl's hand, see?
Sir?
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
Ugh, sticky.
They're still calling it a statue? Floor plans have been added to the court record. I don't know why I paused then, I just did.
Now, detective.
Yes, you see, sure?
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
You see, I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
The murder weapon, which is very hard.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. Maya Fay's arrest. You see, as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You see...
That's me!
You see, I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? You see, we had a witness account describing her. You see, the witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Sure.
I've got to try not to say that now. Yes, Your Honour. That's quite...
It's got gumshoe Tourette's now.
I've just got gum shoes, literally. Just gum on my shoe, basically. Oh, flippin' heck. Right.
Sticking myself.
Yes, Your Honour. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh.
That's the point, going over Phoenix's head.
Smack.
Smack.
Bosh.
What's happened? What just happened? Why am I allowed to do that? It's a courtroom. What the fuck? Did Maya just shankler him from across the room, like threw a shoe at him?
Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Huh. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right.
You telling me nobody saw that fucking paper aeroplane just fly across the fucking courtroom?
Like, see what, Claire? See what?
Judge, the defense is passing notes.
Miss!
Guess who likes you? And you're like...
Miss, they're passing notes!
And would you like to read it to the court, Mr. Wright?
Something the matter? No, Your Honour. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Apparently someone has a crush on me.
A crush examination? No, wait. I won't read it again properly. We've already done it. So as soon as
that's what I said in the previous one. Yeah.
So as soon as the phone,
I think that's fine. We can't really.
Yeah.
We can't really push on that.
So as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. Yes, because he came in after, didn't he? Because we went there. Maya was there crying, seeing her sister dead. So that's correct.
Yes.
The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Was there anyone else in the room?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, well, other than Mia, who was dead as balls, no.
Fair. I immediately arrested Maya Fey.
Okay, push him on that, because why?
So...
Why didn't he arrest you?
Options? No, that's a different button entirely. Let's try that one then. Present. So what we've got, time of death 9 PM. We could... the time to do it is probably saying when the call arrived. So, or when he arrived, what time did he arrive or something? That might be the time.
Okay, alright. Well, yeah, I'll go on it then.
Hi, Chai. Hope you're doing alright.
Poor Mia. Rest in pieces, Queen. Yeah.
Maya's cell phone, glass shards, thinker,
Do we have to present something, or can we not just yell at him?
No, don't have to. I'm just sort of looking at what we have. So...
I just wondered.
Why we had a witness account describing her. That feels like the thing we should push on. At the very moment of the murder. Okay. When was the murder?
But what did she see? Yeah, what did she see? That's the thing. She can't have seen Maya murdering Mia, because Maya did not murder Mia. So what? Why is that witness lying? That's...
So I guess present this? Like the autopsy report?
Do we have to present something, or can we not just shout at him? I don't know. I've never actually played this game. I've only ever seen it played.
What is press?
What's the buttons at the bottom?
Oh,
options.
Hold.
Oh, there you go.
Hold on just a second. I pushed L. Yeah. You see? Yeah. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it. Correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me?
You're not going to get out of this by being cute.
I heard you say it. You did say it.
You said it. You did say it, yeah.
Exactly what about... Wrong voice. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
Chai says to press that law enforcer like a jam lid.
What? You see, Miss May isn't suspicious. And she sure isn't pink, pal.
What? I mean, A, she's pink as fuck, and no one said anything about pink. What? What are you talking about?
Well, I guess she's pink.
She's the pinkest person I've ever seen.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? You see? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes!
And its downsides.
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. Sure. You see? You see?
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
You see? There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
No.
Hard evidence.
Let's do it.
After securing the suspect, I nearly said exclaimed, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes, you see? I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Did he find it?
It was the receipt. It was the receipt.
But didn't Phoenix find it?
I know, I think he showed it to Phoenix later, didn't he?
Hmm.
I can't remember. Yeah, anyway, but that's probably not that important.
Yeah. You see, on it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood on the victim's finger.
And pretty much all over the place.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name, you see?
You got no proof of that.
Huh. How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence.
I want to send you to jail for being bad at your job.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't... Oh, wrong voice. Why didn't you testify about that vital piece of evidence the first time?
Oh, my dum-dum.
You see, I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sure, see, yeah. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Wherein you examine him and also are very cross at him.
Ooh. Hard evidence.
Do it.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Yes.
Yeah.
I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body.
Yeah, you did.
On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Okay.
Yeah.
Would that be from the autopsy report, I guess, then? Or...
No, they don't tend to... What's the next thing?
Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger.
And pretty much everywhere, so that's not really much proof. The thing is, that's the one that I don't agree with, that she wrote the killer's name. That's not not provable, that's not a fact.
So I guess
challenge him on that.
Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Yeah, all the time, actually.
Sure! It happens all the time in books and movies!
And games on the Nintendo.
This isn't a movie, Detective. It's a game. Oof!
Oof.
Very difficult.
Roblox noise. Oof.
Just oof.
Oof.
It's like me when I fall out of bed. Oof! Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I see.
I guess. I haven't heard of many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? You see, actually, you got a point, pal.
Stop right there. Thank you very much. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. No.
I disagree. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. Huh, that's right, you see? What he said! That's his whole testimony? Okay. There has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it.
Oh, here we go again.
So after securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes.
Let's just push him on everything. Why not?
Okay.
So it doesn't seem to be costing us any health, so we might as well.
Did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part.
Okay, fair enough.
I got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Sure.
You can push him. Yeah, you can push him if you like. Might as well.
Oh, that's a health bar.
Does he really?
I didn't realise.
Yeah. I think if you fuck up, you lose health, but I don't see it going down, so you might as well just push him.
Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
That's right, Phoenix.
Ho ho! Then who did write it, smarty pants? Who?
The killer.
The killer. Anyone could see that. Ho! You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy.
Christ, you're thick.
Buddy, please. She was framed.
Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Ooh.
Ooh. It's spicy. Yeah.
Ha! Yeah, pal!
Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found for the fourth time.
Oh, you're tapping your finger. That's a sign. You're getting annoyed.
He came in already annoyed.
On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood.
Well, we saw it and it was, yeah.
Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's.
Push him on that, why not?
What kind of tests were these again?
We licked it! Blah, 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 blah.
Huh? What kind? You see? Well, I hear they take the little bitch in the blood, the hemogol, hermogoblins, hobgob, hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sure, see?
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah.
I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you.
Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger.
I'm really not seeing what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
We challenged on that, though, didn't we?
Can we present anything? So... yeah, I mean...
What have we not... well...
So, let's think about it. So, the autopsy report would say the time of the death and the manner of the death.
Jeremy, death was instantaneous. If she was hit, she wouldn't have had time to fucking write anything.
There you go. So that's what it is, isn't it?
Yes. It's the autopsy report. And it needs to... yes, that's where you need to present it. Now. Do it now.
Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? She? Of
No,
course.
Gumshoe, a trick is something a whore does for money. Continue.
Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? I was going to try and say backwards just then, but then I gave up. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Quote, immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object, quote. She died immediately. No but-ing your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
What? When?
Yeah, when were you given it?
When?
I think it might have been the day after.
Because we went to the apartment, Maya was arrested, and then we went
Yeah,
back.
we got it from Gumshoe, didn't we?
We got it from Gumshoe after, because that's when we found out about the person in the hotel opposite. I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because the murder happened in the evening, so there wouldn't have been much left of the day of the murder to get. There wouldn't have been an autopsy done. So yeah, it would be the day after, I think.
It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
Oh, heck. What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor,
Sorry.
it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya.
Oh, evening, Tom. Welcome, welcome. So, terrible Ace Attorney-orientated joke. What did Phoenix claim Gumshoe to be doing when forcibly pushing his own feelings of inadequacy onto him, refusing to take responsibility for his own actions?
Rejection!
Correct.
Sorry, but I should just pause here for a second, Jeremy. One of my favourite memes about this game is just someone has taken a sprite of Edgeworth dancing, going, excuse me, motherfucker, have you seen this updated... And it's just the fucking funniest thing in the world. Updated autopsy. You don't take to get those. That's stupid. But it's for the game, so clearly.
Oh, my word.
Let's go. Let's go. Gamers, you're welcome. That is all.
I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Can I just point out as well, I don't know if it's in the UK or in America, but any evidence that the prosecution finds has to be shown to the defense by law.
That was my first thought, was why wasn't he told there was an updated autopsy?
Yeah.
But
Also, in UK and American courts, the evidence doesn't arrive on the day in case. So yes, it's a game, I get it, but it is quite funny.
It's Commander Anime!
Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say?
Oh, you're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham.
I wouldn't have used the word sham there. What am I doing, buffing a car?
I mean, with a sham, wow. So, I wouldn't say I'm a sham, because that would make people not... That just takes away from me. The detective is quite the bumbling fool, but the detective is the detective.
But also, the detective is not as smart as Edgeworth is, so I would be cautious to be calling him a sham. I don't know.
I told to call Gumshoe a sham.
I don't either, but I do feel like he's not very good at his job, and we really need to call that out.
Chat,
sorry,
chat,
Gumshoe.
I will turn to you. What do you say? Do we call Edgeworth a sham or the detective? Majority vote wins.
Jeremy's like, chat, Claire's being mean.
Sir! Hello, Demure Girl. Welcome. So let us know, folks. You can either, if you just put Edgeworth or detective, and then we'll sort of count up who we have. So we got the top. We got one for Edgeworth currently.
Yeah, I mean, he is being a shitlord. It's just that if you call him a sham, he possibly will have something to come back with, and then you'll have to deal with that as well.
Yeah,
you know.
Right,
the detective will be like, whereas Edgeworth will be like, "Fuck you and your mother."
We're now at 1-1 currently, so if it ended a tie, I guess I'll call myself a sham.
No.
We'll give it a few more seconds just to see if any other folks would like to contribute to the question, which is, what should we do? Call Edgeworth...
Who's a sham, see?
Who's a sham? Edgeworth or the detective?
Is it the sergeant standing in the dock or the suave motherfucker behind the stand, see?
Do I have a coin handy? No, ironically. Okay, you know what? Alright, this is how we'll do it. This is how we'll do it. Hang on. I am holding an object in one of my hands.
I do this to my dog.
If you can find the hand of the object, we'll go with your pick.
To me?
Yep.
Okay.
So is it in my right or my left?
You're right.
In my right, you say? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Yes!
Okay, go for the detective then.
Okay, detective it is. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Oh, if you'd have given me context, you know.
Oh!
Huh? I thought...
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You're at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
Whopper. Shy.
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence. So, died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Doesn't say the time of death on that, though, either. Interesting to note.
It doesn't. Well, because they don't know. She was hit at 9 PM, but she didn't maybe die then. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? No!
No!
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Ooh, gasp. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? I saw that look. Yeah?
Witness, your name, please.
The tonal shift of the music. Oh my god.
April May, at your service. What the fuck?
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
And all the gay ladies. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law office? That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
I feel like I haven't quite nailed her voice from last time, but I will do my best.
You got to warm up to it a bit, you know. It's all good.
Yeah, I guess. It sounds American, but it doesn't sound very southern at the moment.
Well, you're in court, you're being more formal, you know.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? This is not right. I'll try again. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
Something about this just doesn't check out.
I mean, we know Maya didn't kill her, so clearly she's lying.
Yeah.
Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. And that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Maybe she wasn't Southern. Maybe I didn't do her Southern, because this voice feels much easier in my mouth.
No, literally the note I've got from last week is exactly what I told you before stream, so.
Yeah, no, I believe you. It's just, and I would have told you that, but I don't think I did it Southern last time, and I didn't listen back to what I did, so that's her voice now, whatever.
I mean, hey,
it's
look,
American.
Detective Gumshoe's been all around the world in the past half hour, so you know.
This is true. I'm just going to change April's net in my head to obnoxious and American. There we go. But definitely very much not Southern. Well, Your Honor?
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I have so many questions about the judicial system. In this
Excellent.
game.
You'll get to ask them, because that is the format of this game.
I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
No, Mr. Wright, I understand. You were Ms. Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yeah, I don't believe her testimony.
Ha! I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to
you're
have
being
some
spicy.
weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Okay, I'm not going to read it out again, but what should you say? Okay, how did she know it was 9 at night? Ask her about that.
Press or present?
Press.
Why did you do that?
Oh shit, sorry.
Was...
I forgot. I did that thing I did last week as well, where I thought I was just watching a Let's Play and I forgot I was actually part of it.
I genuinely had a small moment there of, wait, did it crash again?
Shit, was I supposed to be prosecuting? Fuck. Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I thought it, had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press her a little harder on this one.
Do it.
Go for it! Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely, you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
But badgering?
You insist on needling her over these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Well, you're allowed your opinion, Mr. Edgeworth, but, you know.
Yeah,
Yes, I agree. Yes. Poor girl.
Poor girl. Oh, look at her tits.
Order! Order! Mr.
Whoever said that, get out.
Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Okay, so we can't press any more on that. Fair enough.
Poor girl, what about poor me?
You looked out of the window. What did you see next?
And then, ooh.
Then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking you with the mousy girl. Okay, so how does she know that? Press her on that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean we're on the same page here.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
That can't set up in a court, surely.
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. No, I'm just kidding. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right.
He's not.
I questioned because she's not answering the questions.
Yep.
Just fundamentally. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing or you're lying.
I feel like she saw something.
We know that she made the phone call to
she's
police.
Definitely lying. She's either lying about seeing something or lying about what she saw. So she's definitely lying.
Yeah.
So I would say lying. Yeah.
Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Oh, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
This is a good point.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, same with me in real life, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However...
Maya's like, rude!
However, it's like, no, sorry, present company accepted Maya, no offense, I'm trying to save you here. However, the witness's testimony...
It's in Red Dwarf where Crichton has to, like, defend Rimmer, and he does it by being like, you're a piece of shit! And he's like...
It's so true. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. Good word. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, I saw her.
Excuse me. She was, Your Honor. I saw her.
Okay, I didn't know he was literally going to say it.
and so did Detective Gumshoe, you see? What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. All the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony.
Your Honor, I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn.
Before we're old.
Almost had her.
Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Ran off to the right, remember that.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did.
Simple question, what was the weapon?
Yes, ask her that. Wait, you can't.
No, I know, but that's the question I will ask. Literally, what was the weapon?
There's something to do with the direction she dodges as well is important. Yeah. That clock. The kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Yeah, everyone knows it's a clock now. They all know it's a clock now. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
See. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Okay, here we go.
So, quick thought. So, what do we have to present as options? We've got...
Yeah, good idea. What do we have?
So we've got the autopsy report. Died from a blunt blow to the... died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. The phone call. The broken glass from the nightstand. So... how did the broken glass get there? We've got the statue. The wiretap. Maya's receipt. The floor plans. Okay, hang on. So
can we have a look at the floor plan? Yeah.
So I assume that the window is where is the view of the white light, because that would have been the hotel.
that would have been her field of vision, what she could have seen.
So if she'd have dodged to the right, she wouldn't have been anywhere near the broken glass and all that stuff on the left.
Yeah, but if she would dodged to the right, she'd have been dodging away from someone coming at her from the left, and he could have knocked it over. So that doesn't help us yet.
I'm trying to think. Was the body around any objects when we saw it?
Yeah, it was slightly to the right of that white area. Remember, because I made a joke about it being looking like a dildo.
So that probably checks out then.
Can we have this sounds really stupid. Can we look at what was said in the phone call again? Because I don't know why.
Can we check?
Can we look at that? Is that a thing?
So
okay.
So, Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold onto for me. Again, what time is it?
No, what is it this time?
Oh, sorry, what is it this time? Sorry. It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I probably should tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that evidence then? I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9.
Right, I was thinking about this. Would April have known that was a clock?
Yeah, because they've only referred to it as a statue so far, haven't they?
Yeah, we know it's a clock. But does she know it's a clock? We press her on that?
Yeah, because even here it's it looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock.
Yeah.
So let's go back and let's see what she actually calls it again. So,
yeah, okay, go on then.
So the victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock. So at that point, just go, how did you know it was a clock?
Yeah. Press her on it. Don't present anything yet, but press her.
A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Dude, you've done 2 court cases in your entire life. You should remember. Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No. But I have a feeling I am onto something now. Okay, so it's something to do with that, we think.
So if we present the clock, will that help, do you think?
We could try.
Yeah, why not? I mean, we've got a few, like, we're on full health, so we can make a few mistakes.
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
That's your take, is it, Senior Edgeworth? All right.
Oh no, I think he knows exactly what's going on. He just wants to win.
Yeah. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Like hell I will!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor.
You said I'm not allowed to punch her anymore.
And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may
Counter-objection.
Counter objection. You may continue.
He's just looking over at Edward going like...
You may continue to question the witness.
I've got to stop popping polos just as I'm about to say something. I'm going to put them away.
Stop popping
Stop
polos.
Popping polos like a madman.
If he stopped me there, this trial would be over.
What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... Because I heard it. Yeah, I heard it say the time.
Oh, no, you didn't.
This is why I looked at the phone call again, because I could have sworn there was something in there about that. But yeah, there you go.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law office of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. He could easily have heard the clock.
Anything to win. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. There's no mechanics in it. She took him out.
Part of me is like, those two answers are the same.
Hey, Nightbot. The thing is, though...
Yeah, no, I think it couldn't have rung is probably the right
literally,
one,
it physically... Oh, sorry. I was about to adjust my seating position and my controller fell off the table. Yeah.
But you see what I mean? Both of those answers could be kind of seen as being the same, right?
100%.
But I think it is, it couldn't have run.
Your Honour, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang because it's empty, it's broken, the batteries are dead.
I think Mia said that she had to take the clockwork out, so it's not broken, but it's empty. I don't know. Again, to me, empty and broken are the same in this thingy.
Right, what was the word? What's the time? What? It's not working, says Maya.
Yeah. And Mia then says, "I had to take the clockwork out." It's empty. It's empty. That is the answer.
So
I
it would
think.
be empty.
Yeah, because if you put the clockwork back in, it would work.
Yeah, so it's empty.
Yeah.
That clock is missing its clockwork.
So now it's a clock not work.
How could you possibly just take a look right now after this commercial break?
Clockwork ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honour?
A fuck ton of weed!
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Right.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? Two lawyers standing across a courtroom, 5 feet apart.
Because they're not gay, except they are gay. What was the first thing he said about Edward? I can't give him any room to wiggle or he'll be on me in a second.
Yeah.
I'm like...
It is, as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. I mean, steady. Look, Phoenix.
No need for fat shaming.
Exactly.
She's just a liar.
Well, Miss May.
Ooh. Tusk.
Tom says, I need J.K. Simmons' voice on one of these guys to go full J. Jonah Jameson with it.
Give me photos of the picture.
Give me Spider-Man!
Yeah, well, you're going to need to get that voice out of Jeremy, not out of me. Okay, I think I tusked. I did tusk.
Okay.
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
You sexy. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
Thank you so much for the bit, Sean. And of course, because inevitably the sound effect didn't work, as it never does.
It did, I heard it. I heard it.
Sorry. The designated sound effect did not play.
Oh, yeah. Go for it,
so
then.
therefore,
Go for it.
and somewhat appropriate given we're in a murder trial, I will say, unusual corpse.
Usually verbose corpse.
And we've got, give me a random wrestling trivia question. Well.
Should we go to it? Do we want to swap to the thingamajig, Jeremy? The other layout? Just for a second?
We can do, for a second. Let me see if this will work, and if nothing has gone too AWOL. Oh, it works!
Hello.
Thank God for that. So, random wrestling trivia question.
I'm going to get Polo. Let's do it.
Oh, I was going to partly bring you into this conversation, Claire.
No, I can talk. It's just I can't do voices. Let's do it.
So, there are wrestlers from around the world who have embarked on a journey to the WWE. Some have come and gone and have come back. Some simply had a one-time run there and never returned. There is a Scottish wrestler by the name of Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
My question for you, Claire, is that his actual real name?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know 3 people called Drew McIntyre, and I live in Scotland, so it's entirely possible. But it could be funny if he's like not from Scotland and he's from like Kuwait or something, and his name's just like Hadid.
I'm not expecting that. Sorry, that caught me very off guard.
I mean, it's all made up. Oh no, I didn't say that. You didn't hear me say that.
Say what?
Nothing. I didn't say a damn thing. Wrestling is real. God is not. We know this. I'm gonna say yes because it's entirely feasible for a Scottish person to have the name Drew McIntyre, and if it's not Drew McIntyre, it's probably something equally Scottish. So go for it. Hit me.
Okay. Well, you know what then? Let me ask this.
What?
If it's not his real name, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
What for his real name?
Yeah, like if you just had to pick at random like a Scottish name, what would you think?
What?
Okay, so I will spare you having to try and Drew Braveheart. It's just been put in the chat. Okay, so first of all, the answer.
Harry, a wizard.
Indeed, McScott-Rail. It's been put in the chat.
Endune and throw me over the ropes.
So, the answer. It is not his real name. But some of it kind of is. Because his real name is actually Andrew. So.
Oh, Drew is short for Andrew!
but his actual name is, well, his other wrestling name, if you will, when he's not in WWE or elsewhere. But either way, his real surname is Galloway. So he is Drew Galloway. But his actual full name is Andrew McLean Galloway IV.
He's a fucking Highlander. He's going to be killing other wrestlers and getting the quickening. That's what's going to be happening with him.
So there we go.
Scotty McScotface, as someone in the chat there.
Scotty McScotface. So yeah, Drew is a fantastic wrestler, like genuinely.
I've seen him wrestle, Jeremy. Wasn't he in that like cage match thing we were watching? Yeah, because
we were watching Survivor Series together, and he was one of the people there. Yep.
He was one of the angry Celtic meatballs. There were like 3 of them.
Angry Celtic meatballs.
Yeah, there were at least 3 of them. Yeah. Various Celtic meatballs. Thank you. This has been a fun interlude.
I just put Ian Brew in the chat. Oh my god. I was not ready for that.
God.
Oh, you can't write stuff like that. Well, you did, but hi Yomiko, you joined us at a fantastic time. Char, you've got nothing to apologise for, even if you are sugar.
Deader than Vince McMahon's career. That's what I am. I'm deader than Vince McMahon's career.
Yeah, well, we don't talk about him anymore.
No, he's dead. We love him for being dead.
I'm drinking some Ian Brew. Matty's also said Sean's stealing that, and I've got that still on the screen here, so that's evidence if it does happen. All right. Well,
right.
So back to Edgeworth. Oh, the screen's gone dark. There you go.
Okay, I'm going to say this line again. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? Well, we know when it was removed, because it's in the phone call. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
Well.
Fuck you, Edgeworth. We're ready. We're ready for this one.
Gasp. That is true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honour.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Oh, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much.
As Keith would say. The evidence that proves that the clockwork removed. Oh, that's you saying that. Sorry. It's a cell phone.
Sorry.
Yes,
I won't lie, I thought that was your line as well. So, the evidence that proves that when the clockwork was removed is...
The record of the phone call. Yeah.
Take a look at this. I was going to grab my phone to like chuck it in the air for a second, but I thought best not. Sorry,
every day I remind me I'm alone. Sorry.
That's all right. That's a very cute cell phone.
Like, thanks. Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order!
The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention.
Neither was the other autopsy report. Yeah.
Excuse me, bitch. Look at this autopsy report. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Oh!
Bitchy up in here. Detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Yeah, please mention that more, Miles. You've mentioned it so many times.
Maybe we should add a thing of like every time he mentions an evaluation for the detective, take a shot or something.
Oh, yeah.
What would happen to us? A lot. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella.
Yeah.
Let's hear the conversation. Let me just dial voicemail, get everything going. Let's Nokia 3210.
Maya, can you put your face ID on here? I can't. No, pull that face. No. Just, yeah, okay, good. Got it.
Matty Boo's just put the makeup sex after this will be amazing.
Lol. Who was a naughty boy in court today? So you just want me to hold on to the... Oh, it wasn't American, was it? So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I have to take the logbook out, sorry.
September 3rd.
September 6th.
September 3rd. I can't talk properly.
We all got the wrong date there, September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Babe.
Mic drop.
Mic drop smack on my microphone.
Yeah, Jeremy picks up something else that isn't a microphone and then's like, wow, I could have actually picked up this microphone.
Your Honour, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Yeah, because she said she checked in about 11, didn't she?
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, is it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So, the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. But it's
Impossible.
Impossible.
No. Because Larry made it.
Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes.
You
I
bet your
object.
ass I do. Fucking dick.
Oh, I thought it was to do the thing. It didn't.
No.
The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence submitted to this court. Well then, let us see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. I present
It's the
to
clock
you.
itself. Yeah.
I present to you, Larry Butts.
Yeah, Larry Butts just comes out of a box like, I'm so happy to be involved.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the only one that isn't here is in police custody.
Possible? Everything is sold in stores?
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh,
Oh, excuses? Oh, sorry. Oh, excuses not on sale today?
so spicy. Oh.
Oh. Okay. What's happening here? Oh, is she mad now?
She's going Super Saiyan.
What did you, porcupine head? Stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. Believe me.
This is going to be a weird comparison. She kind of reminds me when Frieza in Dragon Ball gets really angry. So like, Frieza's just like really cocky and calm and collected. And then suddenly it's just, God, bloody Saiyans!
Yeah, fucking Saiyans!
Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, that's a look.
I need to keep track of her faces. I've got 3 different voices for each face she has, so I need to keep track of what face she's wearing.
So we're now in Frieza's final form, as I'll call it.
Well, so far.
Right.
Well, she's not saying anything,
Oh,
so.
God. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... Ooh.
I don't think she held it, but she might have heard about it. Why would she have held it?
Wiretap.
Yes.
She had the wiretap in her room.
I don't think she held it. So
I think she knew about it because she heard it on the wiretap, because the wiretap was then in her room, which she removed.
Why was the wiretap in her room? But yes, I think you're right. We'll get to that later, but yeah.
Okay, so you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. It's
You got it. Let's do it. Do it.
Have a look at this.
Oh, that.
I found this in Miss May's room.
You're doing in her room. You're truly a pervert.
Mr. Wright. I wasn't ready for that, sorry. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
It's a Raspberry Pi, Your Honor.
It's a dongle I've got to stick into my laptop for it to charge, Your Honor. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Ms. Mia Fay's phone, were you not?
Oh, oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Professor Lab. Welcome, welcome. And yes, you join us at a very convenient time of dialogue here on Ace Attorney, as it were.
There's been a lot of chat going on, Jeremy. I haven't been able to follow it all, so hopefully, like, nothing important has been missed. I can see people chatting and stuff. I hope everything is all
I'm
okay.
keeping an eye as we go along where I can, so have no fear.
Cool, 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 cool.
It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim the witness was tapping her phone?
Oh, and thank you so much for the follow, Professor Lab. Thank you so much. Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing.
Oh?
Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Yes, you just heard it in
Yes!
the conversation. Literally.
We literally just heard that!
Ooh.
That, I think not.
Ooh. Oh, yeah? I think I can, all caps. It's simple.
Oh my god, just kiss already! What?
Here's my proof.
It's the same proof I presented the last 3 times you asked me that.
The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone call, surely.
Surely? Yeah, right?
So let's just double check. So, it's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker.
Oh, shit, sorry, I bopped my thing with a pillow.
You're so passionate about this answer.
I'm so dynamic!
Alright, here we go.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be that.
I present the defendant's, cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant, and the victim.
Mr. Wright, are you having a lawyer strong?
Beep.
I'm not gonna voice it again.
That's cool. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. For some reason, that sentence always I can't say. I don't know why. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock.
Oh, Jeremy, you just clock blocked her.
I feel like I should strike a JoJo's pose after you saying that or something. Am I wrong?
I.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May?
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You liar!
Well.
It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like this and like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, kind of sad girl, make you really glad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you?
I don't.
Or why the wiretap?
She didn't murder him. We know she didn't do it.
Why the
So,
wiretap?
Yeah, I think so.
Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
God, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. And Professor Lav, you're not wrong. Technically, she's correct, but...
It's related, shall we say.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Huh, I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Yeah, she's wiretapped your brain, Phoenix.
Oh no! Ah! Damn, she's
I didn't
great.
realize I was interrogating Jean fucking Grey.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer.
Harumph.
Okay, so the killing happened around 9 that night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have just regular cold coffee.
Now this is irrelevant.
I was gonna say, go on. Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
We weren't saying she was. We were saying, why'd you tap the phone? Like...
Yeah, I don't... We're kind of meandering around the point at this point.
So, where does that leave us?
Well, Your Honour, I, for one, really want an iced coffee now. But it is to my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
I think you'll find, Senor Edgeworth, that...
I mean, no, he is right. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something.
Call the bellboy. Why not?
Sure, yeah, but just ask him. Did she order iced coffee? Like, what?
Well, yeah, the thing is, we know she was in that room when the murder happened because she made the phone call to the police, if you remember.
Yeah, so either way, she made the phone call, but she had tapped the phone, so she'd had to have been
for some
there.
reason.
Yeah, she'd have to have been there at some point.
No, well, I don't think she tapped the phone. I think she was using the wiretap that was in the phone. I think someone else tapped the phone and she just had the wiretap. Anyway, let's call the bellboy as a witness. Big meaty finger wiggle. Yeah, the hands are very yowie hands in this, I swear.
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
I don't like your face, because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
You can't... Alright, Edgeworth.
Take off your shirt. What? You had nothing.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. She's innocent of murder. She's not innocent of other things. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. No! That is not a deal we are making here, Edgy.
No.
No.
That deal isn't
That is
worth it.
Yeah, what do I get out of that? Nothing! That is my condition.
What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do?
And Professor Lau's making a good point here, where it's just basically like, this is not something that people can do in courtrooms, even the fucking judge. This is hilariously far removed from actual court procedure. Well, we're going to have to accept the condition, or we can't continue. So.
Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Huh. Fool. You fell right into my trap. He pulls out all 5 cards of Exodia, and you're like, and you knew! Wash!
No! My 3 blue eyes white dragons can't win!
He activated my trap card, and I end my turn. Edward's got one of those fucking, like, wrist things with all the cards, so like,
Chai, you read my frickin' mind. I was trying to remember the name of the card. Time Wizard!
You fell right into my trap, which may or may not be filled with 1 or more blue-eyed white dragons.
Edgeworth uses Mirror Force, says Harriet. Professor Lav, I summon Pot of Greed!
And end my turn.
Uh-oh. Wait. Fairy!
No, he can't step into the fucking shadow realm! Fuck!
The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Oh, fun fact. When the bellboy's on the stand, you'll notice he still has his tea tray with him.
Okay. In fact, actually, wait, I need to double check. Because I think I was the bellboy. Oh, yes, I've got the voice in my head now. Okay.
You are, yeah, you were.
So.
He still has his tea tray with him, and do you want to know why that is?
Is it glued to his hand?
No, it's because to draw him without it would have been another sprite that they'd have had to enter into the game's code.
Fair.
So instead of drawing him a new sprite, they just used the sprites from before, so he's still holding the fucking...
Do you know what? Totally fair reason.
Love it. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. See? Still got it.
Yes, sir! I've received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
Hey, servant.
That tea set looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir.
Apples and pears, and various fruit.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in the business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope.
I don't even know where you'd begin to kind of stick a crowbar into that, but
This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay. So I'm the head of the bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel in the business for 4 generations.
yeah, all right.
Okay.
Whatever.
I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
How did he know what time it was? Ask him.
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How could you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them. And I...
Sorry, what?
The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
I'm pretty sure you can't hear boobs over the phone. Unless I'm on the phone to you and I'm running downstairs without putting a t-shirt on.
Well...
Then you will hear something. Trust me on that one.
Yes. What then? She asked for an iced coffee... Oh, sorry, I didn't need to read it. Yeah, she asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir.
Now, we can't really push him on that
No?
because I've worked service and sometimes that is just something people ask you to do and that's fun. Yeah.
I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think we can press on any of that so far.
I love that Chai's provided the sound effects of exactly what my boobs would sound like over the phone in the chat there. It's pretty accurate, actually.
I apologise for laughing, sorry. I just wasn't expecting that.
Oh, no, it's accurate.
This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie, but I have to find something to use in his testimony. One more time. I'll press him until he spills the beans or his tea.
Oh my god, spill!
So I'm the head of the bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel for 4 generations.
Press him on everything. Press him on everything and see if anything else comes out.
What exactly is it you do at the hotel? What? Anything required of me, sir? I'll check in the guests, I'll check out guests. I'll clean rooms, I'll make beds. I'll even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally.
So he checked her in, that's interesting.
Are you always so prim? Not with my voice, it's not.
I like to bellin, boy. My name is Rocky Balboa.
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. Because I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
We already pressed him on that, didn't we? Yeah.
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. Is iced coffee something they actually do at the hotel? Dumb as that sounds?
I mean, no, I think it's probably fine. It's just, I was thinking maybe, like, he'd say something like, oh, you know, I can't have coffee after 8 because it keeps me up or something. Try pressing him. See what happens.
9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink it after she finished, sir. 9. The time of the murder.
The murder. The person who was killed. Oh my god, I'm a lawyer!
I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Thought. What time was the phone call to the police? Do we have that anywhere noted?
Let's have a look.
Broken remains, clock, tap, department store receipt. No, okay. No, okay, we don't. Alright.
Okay, all right. Can we look at the wiretap or see anything about it, or is it just a physical thing? We can't see anything it recorded.
That's it.
No, that's fair. Okay, all right.
Okay. So we can't really press anything on that, unless there is something to press on. I brought it at precisely the right time. Like, he might just say, are you sure?
Like, yeah, I mean, why not? The worst thing is they're going to shout at us.
Precisely 9, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How could you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent it be brought then. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze, and I didn't. That was why I looked really weird just then. Sorry.
Good thing you didn't, or you'd have thrown all that tea set behind you.
Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something
I don't
like that.
sound like that.
Something like that, sir.
Sound like that.
Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the copy to our guest, Miss May herself.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie.
We're gonna have to go through it again.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Okay.
I don't know how many times we get to do this.
So, head of the bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel for 4 generations. Nothing.
We pressed him on that, didn't we?
Yeah, we pressed him on that. Nothing to that contradicts it. Okay.
Okay.
I believe,
It's something to do with the time. I can't. We pressed him on that.
I believe I received a call.
And he-
We don't have anything
Yeah.
to suggest otherwise.
No, we pressed him on that already, and he was like, "Oh, it's definitely her. I'm sure of it."
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. Okay.
I think we pressed him on that too.
Yeah. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course.
Definitely pressed him on
The
that.
only
so,
thing I can think of is this. Like, he delivered it to her.
Yeah,
It has to
yeah,
be.
press him on it. It's all we've got left. So.
You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir.
What are we missing?
Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It is an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favoured me with an embarrasser, sir.
An embrasseur.
I totally misread that, sorry.
I don't know what that is.
An embrasseur. Hang on, we're going to learn something together, folks. So.
Unless he's remembering it wrong.
Embrasseur. What do we have here? To embrace or to kiss someone, perhaps. An embrace.
Oh, to give him a smooch. Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, simple, effective, to the point. So.
He's doing that. He's doing that thing that upper class British people used to do, which was speak in French so that other people couldn't understand them.
Parlez-vous anglais?
Well, no. Have you ever heard the phrase "pas de vent"?
No, admittedly.
In like old-fashioned houses, if they wanted to be like, don't talk about that in front of the help, they'd say "pas de vent," which literally means not in front, and it means don't talk about this in front of the help. But they were implying that the help wouldn't speak French, which of course was not always the case. But it was just basically another thing of aristocrats thinking that they were better than everyone else.
And as Professor Lavish just put in the chat, right, a quick snog, as it were.
Be smooch to be going on with.
So, yes, so we said that line. Embrasser? Is that French for... Oh, for crying out loud. Thank you, game.
I'm sorry, I have ADHD. I have no excuse.
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
French for kiss is busy.
Why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanour, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her.
Remember me.
It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tusk, tusk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie.
I think you'll find he does based on what we just heard.
I don't know. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I?
Protest!
100% protest. Wait! Please wait!
Come on, there!
Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. And I did. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Right, 2 seconds. Where's the sound effect? Would a sound effect count as like the objection thing? Because I can barely hear it in my headphones and I want to hear it.
Okay, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So, saving. Cool.
The charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check
Jeremy,
in.
it's time to decide what you're going to ask him about.
Oh my god. Oh, this is great.
I've been sitting there waiting to use that one.
So check-in, room service, or bed making?
Oh, I don't know.
So he said that
Yeah.
So he said that he checks in guests, checks them out, delivers room service, makes the beds. He actually mentioned all those things.
He did, and he did say that he'd checked in Miss May personally himself. I don't see which of these it's supposed to be. I feel like if we ask about room service, it's like, what the fuck else can he tell us, you know?
Yeah, we don't know anything about the check-in, though. Like, when she got to the hotel.
Or the bed making, which I don't really understand what... Yeah, why don't we ask... Oh, I don't know. I don't want to get it wrong. Although, when you changed the sound effects just then, I noticed that it's saved, so... If we get it wrong, we could always reload.
I imagine there must be an option to go back and reload from a point in time, so...
Sure.
Hang on, check-in. What did she have with her? Had she been to a department store? Department store receipt.
It's a bit tenuous, though, isn't it? Like...
You've heard what we've heard in this conversation.
She's like, yes, I mean, as someone who has also been inside a shop, I committed murder today.
Because also her reaction earlier to things not being sold in shops.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. There is something there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, do you know what? Try check-in. Why not?
Yeah, all right. Let's do this. We're going to go with check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She is just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really.
Oh, here we go. Here we
see.
fucking go.
Wait, excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment?
He was there with someone.
Well, I am not without charm, sir, but I'd even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. Oh?
She wasn't alone. Someone else was with her.
What did he say? What did you say?
What did he say?
Rather, quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, RC. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask? Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Huh? He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. My God!
You fool!
I've done it. I've won.
Has he? I don't really understand what's going on.
Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct?
Outside of wedlock?
Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That is right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person?
Simple. It was...
The man with Miss May.
I was going to say, I was expecting something far more, I don't know, thinking involved, but it's like, well, the man
Well,
with
no,
Miss May.
some of them are literally, the right answer is, I don't know. Because you don't. But I think for this one, it is the man with Miss May.
The man who checked in with Miss May.
Oh!
Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of this other man from the court.
Oh.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
You give practicing law a bad name.
Dun, dun.
Oh. Can I point out as well, he's saying that Phoenix is like an upstart amateur. They are the same fucking age. Upstart amateur.
Do you know, also, genuinely, I get serious Sideshow Bob vibes off Edgeworth.
Yeah, he's got very much that.
Literally. Like, if you could imagine the rake sequence with Edgeworth, I totally get it.
One, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, you know what they're describing there, like him having coached the witness not to mention that unnecessarily, that is literally something that lawyers do. Because that's a completely valid thing, and like, yeah, it's interesting that it's being treated like a wicked thing that he did here, but I'm like, no, that is something that lawyers do every day. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey.
Hey, that rhymed.
Court is adjourned.
Phoenix is like, hey, Edgeworth, do you want to go and have a fucking fist fight in the car?
September 7, 2:24 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1.
Mr. Wright! You're amazing in there!
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lips. I was like, Sideshow Bob. Sent shivers up my spine. Hey, back off my man, Maya.
You say so.
So, what happens with me? Am I getting, like, totally executed? Do I get to go home now?
Well. No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he is the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her, and I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere.
I'm sad. I was enjoying voicing it, to be honest.
She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. It's far from closed. Sorry.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sif.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
Aren't you a lawyer? Anyway, I'm counting on you. Police for this? I feel like you shouldn't be doing this.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck.
Okay, yeah, because everything else was a fib, basically. Oh no, we got a towel on your head. Oh no, is it dark? Bedtime?
Is that the doggo? Oh, hang on, should we switch? I'll try and switch screens, hang on.
Hang on.
Oh, where's the thing?
It's not.
Hang on, there we go. Oh, there's a wild Keith.
There is a wild Keith. Is it dark? What have you made? Where has it gone? Where's my spindle horse? Reveal the spindle horse! Oh. Nighttime. Nighttime. Oh, baby, is it all too much? Oh, I see a snoof. I see a snoofer. Hello. No. Anyway, sorry about that, Pope.
No, must have doggo interventions occasionally.
Doggo interventions.
There we go. Back on the main screen. There we go. So, I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Crunch. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued.
Continued. Do you want to continue, Jeremy? I'm down for it.
Yeah, I'm game for another bit. I'm not sure if we're going to complete this chapter tonight, as it were. I have no idea, genuinely.
No, I think we can go a little bit longer. Yeah, because they tend to split these in the middle. So I think
so
we can
I will ask,
I think...
do I just save over this file? Or do we want to split it chapter by chapter, as it were? Or day by day?
It's up to you. How many slots have you got? You've got plenty of slots.
There are 10 slots total. So...
Mm-hmm.
I guess then we can kind of keep a record of where we got to, like, and when and what. Like, it might be fun to do
What
that.
I tend to do in games is I like alternate. So I've got one save, and then I save there, and then I save there, and I save there, and I save there. So I've always got two on the go. So it's up to you. Oh, there's some fangies. I see some fangies.
There we go. So we're now on day 2, investigation. That's where we've got to. So,
Whoop.
let us advance.
Alonzi.
September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, visitors room. Oh, there you go. You got your wish.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank
Place as this. So it's simply dabbing because it's so dank.
It's really quite soothing. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die.
Well, isn't that a nice thing to say?
You've come to laugh. Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. You've done enough questioning, you sticky head.
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked?
Ah,
Was it talk, I guess?
PTSD.
Yeah, talk to her. Yeah, why not?
That man. That's Keith, isn't it? That's his username.
Yeah, I'll be like, did you kill Mia Fey? And you not tell me.
About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Straight to the wiretap then?
Yeah, just talk to her about everything you can.
Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, huh? Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer.
But bottom? I can't tell.
You
Does she
picked
have
up on that?
Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? And my bottom?
Did she say I was the bottom?
I'm ruined!
Right, okay, let's see what we can present to her.
What does examine do? Or is that just the room?
How about you just look at the room? There's not really much to see.
So, present.
Oh, show her the Maya thing with the department. You said about the department store, remember?
Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate you guts. But get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks. I noticed.
Okay, so not that then.
I guess that's it then. She just said, like... No. Alright.
I mean, it might just be that we need to present her the right thing.
Yeah. Because so far we don't have much else that could come in handy.
No. What about ask her about the bit of the testimony that you've got? Present that, sorry. Oh no, she's just gonna say the same thing. Okay, fine,
Okay,
whatever.
cool. Okay. Where do we move to then?
So we can move now, we
So,
can go wherever.
Hotel, Grossberg, or our law offices?
Why don't we go to the hotel? Because that's where we know that guy was, and maybe we'll find some clues.
Room 303. Ah, welcome, sir! Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Thanks? Sorry for putting you on a spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh?
Who says that?
Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. So you want to make more money off of this incident, is what you're saying, bellboy.
I mean, if you ever get a spare afternoon, Google the Cecil Hotel and you will learn something about a hotel that a lot of murderers have stayed in.
Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
I think you should calm down, weirdo.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honoured guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you.
Okay, can you talk to me about anything else? Just chat to me about everything. Yeah.
About Miss May. Oh, her. Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy.
No, this guy's just, like, got the vibe of a Daily Mail reader, which, I mean...
Excellent description.
Whatever. Yeah?
I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression.
I will not pardon the expression. He killed a lady. Fuck you.
I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
There is a grenade in this teapot, sir. Do not anger me.
There we are, in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo?
Where the fuck would we get a photo from?
CCTV?
Maybe.
Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gateway Water Hotel Murder Manor.
He's like 2 seconds away from asking you to start a podcast with him. Run! Run!
Well, what do you think?
You don't want to know what I think.
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set.
Tea sets do not float, sir. Can we present anything to him? Or can we look around the room? Let's look around the room. He's here, but he probably won't stop us from looking around.
So, examine. So, we've looked at those before. There's a window here. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fane Co law officers, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course.
You morbid motherfuckers!
Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes with a view to a kill. Great song, great film, bad time to use that phrase.
Oh my god. I forgot about this. I completely forgot about this.
Just kidding, sir. Ho, 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 ho. Ho. By the look in his eyes, I would say he's more than serious. Okay.
So we got the wiretap out of the drawer last time.
We did, yeah.
Do you want to see if there's anything else sticking in the drawer? Like, now April's not there to stop us?
Hasn't cleaned those up. Oh, okay. Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder.
You know what? If I murdered you, I don't think the jury would convict me because you're a fucking weirdo.
Will be a famous, the talk of the hotel industry. Okay, let's look at this drawer.
Let's have a peeky weeky.
Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it.
I want that fucking screwdriver. Flowers? A vase.
As expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Doesn't say anything to that,
Thanks,
though, does
Phoenix.
he?
Nope.
Let me guess, this is a painting of someone. Wait, should that still be... Is that still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall.
Is that Yomiko saying that next door is the podcast studio?
Yes.
So, excuse me, sir, we just need to walk past you with several feet of that foam that's weirdly spiky to get the sound good.
It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Okay.
We've looked at everything in here.
Hmm.
Can we prevent anything to him?
On the off chance, random off chance.
Why not? Just do it, why not? He'll just say no if it's not anything to do with him.
Sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence.
Okay, so... Okay. Can you look at the profiles? Oh, no, you can't, not yet.
Hmm.
Sorry, just humour me. Can you show him the either the testimony or the floor plan of the officers?
Testimony.
No.
I'm sorry, all I
Okay,
could think
didn't care
about
about
was
the
the
testimony.
hotel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right.
All I could think
Okay,
about was the hotel.
yeah.
Alright.
Did we learn anything useful here?
He's quite a character.
Yeah.
The wiretap? No, same thing.
No.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Where else can we go then?
Let us move. So either law office basically. Go to us.
Let's go to Grossberg's. He's probably not there, but let's go to Grossberg. Oh, the picture's gone.
Huh.
He like talk our ear off about that picture last time.
Huh?
He did, I'm sure.
Yeah, we did. Looks like Grossberg is still out today. Again. Maybe
Thank God for my voice.
Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason.
Okay, have a look and see the picture's gone.
Also, what's that picture on the desk?
Oh, yes, look at the picture.
A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. That wasn't what I wanted to click
Phoenix,
on.
I love you, but I swear to God I will murder you.
What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs.
This guy is totally a
DL6
murderer.
Incident Exhibit A and DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these.
Let's look at these.
Okay.
Oh, who's that? The lady.
I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere before. Is that Mia? When she used to work
That's not
for...
Mia, no.
Okay.
No, that's not Mia.
Perhaps I'll borrow this
It does-
photo.
It does look like Mia, though.
I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue if I take it for now. Okay.
Photograph quietly added to the court record. Now quietly steal the second one.
Wow. It's either a JoJo's character or it's that guy from Tokyo Ghoul.
Why not
What's
both?
his name? I can't remember his name. I think it's Tsukiyama. He's the psychopath.
I've never watched Tokyo Ghoul. Do I look like someone who watches Tokyo
I mean,
Ghoul?
look.
I'm a big soft pancake. I can't watch scary things, Jeremy. This is about as scary as my gaming gets. Oh no, will they fall?
Hey, you know what? Fair. Absolutely fair. Also, who mentions Tokyo Ghoul in 2024? That's a better question to ask, but there we go. So,
Oh.
a photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it. Oh, so I can only take one.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might be able to only take one. I think you should take the photograph of the man.
I was going to say,
Because
if this is the dude who was with Maya...
not Maya, April.
Correct, sorry, yeah, May. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, confusing. Yeah, because I think that woman is an important person in general, but we know it was a man that was with April May.
Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah.
Bitch, you know there was.
Yeah, it was a painting of... It was of the guy, wasn't
Fisherman.
it? Was it?
No, wasn't it Fisherman?
I genuinely don't remember.
There was a guy in it, definitely with a hat. I remember that.
Because because Grossberg wasn't in that picture, I don't think.
I don't think so.
I could probably look up and find out, but I don't want to do that, to be honest.
Try Fisherman.
Wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow.
Okay. All right. So you've got that photo now, so we can go back to the hotel and see if that was the guy who was with.
An elegant
We can ask the bellboy.
case, and if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Okay, yeah, sorry.
That's my lighter that I use for burning money. Come, join me.
So that's all we've got there. So move. I guess we go to Faye officers then.
No, go back to the Gatewater.
Oh, and present the photo.
Mm.
Right. Take a look at this photo.
Every time it makes me laugh.
That's him, detective. That's him.
Oh, we're on to something.
I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
I hate this guy so fucking much. For someone who I don't think actually murdered anyone, he is just a weirdo.
No, I don't. Chai, thank you very much for the offer, but as Matty said, yeah,
thank you. Yeah,
we're going to try and do this completely unfiltered. It was more me thinking...
Please enjoy watching us struggle. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's literally like, I've got like, literally the archive of last week's stream, like, in a different window. Because I was looking at it before we went live, so literally, I can see the archive file right there, but I'm doing everything in my power to not look at it. Cheers, Chai. Cheers. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this.
Yeah, have him write it. Why not?
I mean, because you know what will happen? We'll present the photo and I'll go, and who the hell's this? What evidence do you have?
I'll be like, it's Murdery McMurderface, obviously. You open the fucking thinker and he jumps out. He's like, I was inside the clock all along. It's like, oh, I didn't realize he was so tiny.
I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
I really hope he gets murdered in another game.
Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May could play dumb to this.
Okay, so maybe now we can go to the detention centre and be like...
hey, you know how you wouldn't talk to me? What about this?
You hold up like, meow, meow, meow. You again. Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, it's incel logic, is it? So it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart and a smooth brain. No ridges or bumps. Thoughts just fall right off.
If that does it, when this case is done, I'm shaving my head. And thus the franchise destroyed. So.
Okay, present her the photo. See what happens.
Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I am not telling you. Well, Where's you?
Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, it's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that was him?
Bitch, I do.
Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close.
Wow,
Presenting.
Phoenix, calm down. That clears your pants.
Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere.
Push her hard, Jeremy!
Ease her fears?
Fuck that! Push her hard!
I'm trying to figure out how he would do that. It's like, oh yeah, I've got all the evidence I need. You're screwed.
Push.
This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If, indeed, that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
Okay. Red White? Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So, this is the man that was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located?
Like fucking Google it.
Perfect response. Mr. Red White. At last. Finally.
I have a feeling you might have to talk to yourself on this one, if he is there.
A lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to
Yeah, and no one else in
action.
the entire fucking world could have done it other than these two.
Bellboy's affidavit
Okay.
discarded.
It's served its purpose.
Indeed. Right. I think that is it then.
Can we talk to her about anything else? No, we're fine.
Nope. I guess that's it then.
So let's move. Can we go to Blue Corp?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go, gamers. Oh,
Was-
the painting!
I was going to say, is that the painting?
What's in the painting? Oh, it must be like a relative of his or something. I
Yeah.
don't know, whatever.
Hmm.
I just point out how annoying it is that the Blue Corp logo is in red on a green ball. How infuriating that is.
And that's why they're
What?
the villains.
Matty says you can have a hard time with this guy, but I think
I'm
probably
gonna
because
have a field day playing this guy, apparently.
or a field day. Sorry, I'm a bit further away from my
From the screen.
camera than you
not to
are.
worry.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can engage this voice again. I've not thought about it too much, not done it, so...
I think he might be there. I think he's there. Let's find out.
What's with the surreal decor? Assuming...
Oh, I forgot. He talks really weird. I forgot about this. Like, everything's not quite right. Like, everything just sounds like he's been talking like an alien.
Oh, so like
Yes.
me, so like me in general then. Okay, sure.
Just the words he chooses are very strange.
Okay, so let's see if I can do this.
Ah!
Welcome.
Sorry.
Please furnish me with the title of your personage. Is that what I wrote down? Yes, it was.
Yeah, it's like slimy, kind of creepy villain man.
What the? Your name. What's your name?
It's a film by Makoto Shinkai, and it's very good.
I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by.
All right, Madam Morrible, calm down.
Right. Phoenix Wright. Shaken, not stirred. Inquirably.
Horribly.
Mr. Wright, is it? Right. I see.
No, it's right with a W.
Splendiferous. This is literally me. I say random words like this all the time.
I
Splendiferous.
hope you didn't murder a guy.
No.
Chai says that this guy has tiny dick energy, and I agree.
Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary.
I think you're making words up, dude.
It's what I do in real life. You've been around me. Not denying it. What's this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official.
That's not what CEO stands for, but okay.
My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite.
Who I then murder.
So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake!
Oh, not far.
Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's...
Oh my god, imagine if they made new attorneys wear like an L plate, L for lawyer. So they just pass, it's like a green L and they've got to wear it and like, oh, how did you know?
That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. I don't know why, I've just had a really weird thought of... Go back to our playthrough of Ghost Trick. Just imagine I voiced this guy like Cabanela. I'm not...
Yeah.
I'm not going to, because it will destroy me, but...
We learned very many important lessons from that.
Splendiferous, yeah!
I haven't been able to use my missile voice for anyone yet. I'm keeping that one in the back pocket.
I digress. So that's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this.
Maybe I think you're hot.
What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale.
A meter can't be off the scale, Phoenix, because a meter and the scale are the same bloody thing!
Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat.
Your racehorse?
What a shock it was to hear what she has done.
And what has she done?
What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. I could just lean forward. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, look, you know what? Long week. It's fine. So, she does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she...
Ineffable.
Damn it, I was so close. It was ineffable. I just misread it because I'm a dumbass. It is ineffable that she would do this.
Ineffable, what? As in, doesn't that word mean, like, absolutely certain?
Let's do a Google. Let's do a Google. Other search engines
'cause
are available.
He seems to be making out that I can't believe she'd do this, but I think he just used the word which was inevitable, basically.
Right, let's have a look. Ineffable, spelled differently, apparently. Too great or extreme to be expressed or described in words.
Okay, all right then. Yeah,
Example
I
being
misunderstood
the
word.
ineffable mysteries of the soul.
Okay, fine. Yep. No, he's used it right. Whatever.
There we go. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat.
Oh, does it, Phoenix?
On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place.
Next DWP interview I have, I'm going to tell them that when they ask me what I've been doing with my time and see how that goes down.
My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Do you want to start a podcast with that bellboy?
Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
You're quite distinctive.
No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still... Oh, that was weird. Thought I was going to sneeze again. Sorry. And then it wasn't. Oh, blimey. There we go. Right. Sorry. Take two. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you.
I think he's allergic to evidence.
And if you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although, I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
Do I have to carry you there?
Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness?
Oh, I don't know, because he's fucking guilty as hell.
He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, ho, ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
I don't like you.
What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information?
Guy's right, this guy is a saucy ass backer.
Very true. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Core was named after the colour blue.
No fucking shit.
I, Red White, of Blue Core, as founder and CEO, named it so.
He's really good at answering questions I don't ask him.
And why, you ask?
I didn't!
Because I like the colour blue, of course. No worries, Stitcher. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Hope you have a lovely sleep.
Bye, Stitcher.
Fantabulistic, is it not?
I don't care.
There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? The big painting on the wall over there.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Hey, Moth Fox, welcome.
What's up, my fox?
Oh. Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it?
You know it fucking isn't.
Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask you again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer.
That's a lawyer who only deals in lake law.
Worth nothing. Just got that. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody Burger.
You mean Grothberg?
What?
Oh my god, he beat you up! What happened?
He
He punched you!
He punched me! He's basically got knuckle dusters on.
Oh, Jesus!
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
Surprise, asshole. I've got 2 clocks shaped like the Thinker that I've got joined with a rope, and I'm going to use them like nunchucks on your fucking skull. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. The time is your death.
What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say... Oh, so you say.
Sorry. Yeah.
But I wonder, is that control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world, rather, beyond your compensation.
You mean comprehension?
It said compensation there.
No, I know. I'm saying to him.
Oh, I'm with you, right, sorry. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume?
Yeah, I love their fries.
Mr. Grossberg's. Yes. Then you must ask him why it is that this painting of his hangs here. Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit.
Don't want your tongue on me. No.
Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss.
Fuck you, animals.
Mothfox has put...
I mean, he's already...
Mothfox has put,
Sorry?
if Dale Winton was a bad guy in a soap.
Yeah. Alright, okay, well, I guess we can try and go back to Grossberg's offices and see if Grossberg is there and ask him about it. Like, hey, Grossberg, I heard you're a little bitch now. What?
Can we examine anything? A statue of the man
I
holding
shouldn't
up
think
the
we'll
world.
find...
Yeah, blue course line certainly stands out enough. A model for the man is, of course, Mr. White.
Don't eat my fucking benefits letter!
Do you know what happens if Mummy can't get benefits? You're gonna have to go back on the game! Sorry.
Jeez.
It's a steady job.
An impressive lineup.
Look at this.
A doggo. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up. Best Participation. Judges Cooperation Award. Special Good Try Prize.
We actually want anything.
The words judges and special kind of stand out. He probably strong-armed them into giving them something.
I've just noticed his table is like...
Yeah.
On the top of like women. It's really fucking weird.
I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, that is, quite the, thing. Yes.
Okay. I hate this. Let's leave.
This painting was, until yesterday, hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. Why does White have it now? It's not hard to imagine a few possibilities. Alright, let's skedaddle. Back to Grossberg with my beaten up face and my big black eye. Grossberg.
Oh, fuck. Hang on. Okay. Alright.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem.
Oh, Jehoshaphat! No, you.
What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
Oh, I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear.
Let's talk to him.
So, what do you want to talk about? Little wrestling reference there.
Talk about everything.
If you know, you know. So, you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night. You see, I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. But yet you still refused.
I asked before, but...
Stop trying my fucking mail! Stop it! Sorry.
The doggo's like, look, you see...
Look, I put the mail here. The mail is here, right? And she just keeps going, I'm gonna fucking eat that. Don't.
I've just got this vision now that the doggo's basically like, look, now that you actually have to, like, you know, be a character, that's when I'm gonna strike.
I'm gonna reach into her secret pocket and give her a schnackle. Okay.
I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
No right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm very sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling
Stole my photograph.
I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I did wonder what had happened to your face. Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something's been bothering me.
No, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... that big painting, that photo of Mr. White, why wouldn't you defend Maya?
The painting, because I really want to know about that.
That big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office? Oh, sorry.
So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. He's giving you information, he's blackmailing you, your lovers.
I was just gonna make the joke of the last one, but no, I think he's blackmailing.
Yeah.
He's blackmailing him.
Agreed. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail?
He wiretapped my brain!
I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. He gets out his own knuckle dusters and you're like, everyone you go to see just escalatingly beats you up more and more. Well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He greases himself up like a little weasel. No one can catch him. He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years and many sandwiches.
Let's talk about the DL6 incident.
Let's do it.
What is the DL6 incident?
It is the 6th download festival I went to. DL6.
Download Festival 2006, headlined by Axl Rose and others doing Guns N' Roses stuff, and Metallica. Guns N' Roses was quite a shit show that day. Everything that could have gone wrong nearly did. Axl Rose tripped up on stage, had a rant at everyone on his crew, which came out after the fact in a soundboard recording of the show. It was quite a thing. Also, a guitarist, the bass guitarist if I remember correctly, slipped on a bottle of piss and hurled his guitar at a cameraman just in front of the stage. Lots of stuff happened. It was quite the show. Also, Axl sounded awful that day, and he basically said, on mic, I've just ruined that love song, after he performed November Rain.
Oh my god.
I remember that festival very well.
I activated Jeremy's trap card.
Also, Metallica played the Master of Puppets album in full, unadvertised.
Wow.
That was pretty damn good, I won't lie. I digress though, please, but please explain what the DL6 incident was, rather than what it wasn't.
Although I prefer the explanation given by that very tall gentleman in the corner there. DL6 was nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. 16 years ago now, I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium.
A medium? Did they request that Guns N' Roses show at the Download Festival went really badly that year?
Mm-hmm. Her name was Misty.
So the woman in the other photo was Misty Faye then? Must be. Faye?
She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day during Chapter 1, if I remember correctly. No, Chapter 2? Chapter 1? Chapter 2? Earlier in the game.
I did all I could for her. And in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. The case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
And the reason for blackmail? But why were you blackmailed over this case, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
It offered me riches. Gold. Murder. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked. The police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it. It came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail.
Did Ghost Dimension just get mentioned in this chat? I
was like, wait, is that Ghost Dimension? Can you imagine if, like, yeah, this is the best medium we can get, and it's just like Paul the Thumb from.
Oh my
Ghost
god,
Dimension.
folks! All I'm gonna say is, if you want to figure out what the hell we're talking about, assuming they're still on the Decadanes VODs, go and check out Ian's
Probably
Twitch.
are.
Look up some of the archives of that.
Ghost Dimensions is one of the shittiest paranormal investigation shows I've ever seen, and because it's British, it's just got that extra veneer of crappiness. So there's one point where someone walks up to a chair and goes, "What's that?" And Ian just went, "It's a chair." It's great. So
It's one of those perfect things of
Anyway.
like, it's like in the background you suddenly hear like the sound of a. What was that? Was that a ghost? Was that a window opening? What was that? Did a boy just fly out of a window and go down a rolling hill or something? It's like, dude, it was.
And when that woman got like fake possessed, I was like, "Stop it."
She got.
And then they did that thing where they were on that rotating stage for 20 minutes, and the guy was like, "I feel oddly seasick. It might be the spirits." And Ian's like, "Fucking rotating stage for 20 minutes."
Oh my god.
It's terrible.
Oh.
Anyway,
that Ghost Dimension just got far more mentions on any of my streams than I ever want it to. So, there we go.
got far more ghost mentions.
I see. Yeah, I do, Phoenix. Really, not spirits, but you know.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I mean, I don't think we have to present him anything because he's told. Stop. He's told us everything, I think. So why don't we go back to our law officers and have a look
Indeed.
around?
It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look.
Let's examine.
Examine. Let's start with this potted plant. Mia's favourite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. And thus concludes... Okay.
Phoenix Wright, attorney at Flora.
The sky is so blue. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days.
It seems to be called Airplane? Why did she cry at that? Weird.
Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. So, I want to draw attention to something I've just noticed. Look at the bookshelf.
Yeah?
There's
about
one
it?
book that's different. This one
Okay.
on the end here.
Uh-huh.
Out of all of them, it looks different.
I mean, yeah, but bookshelves do occasionally be like that, though.
I know, but it stands out. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're all in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at?
Ooh.
Should we look up the D6 incident, or whatever it was called?
BL6, yeah. Go on, then.
Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye.
Phoenix Wright then, unfortunately, was killed by an unknown assassin who broke into his room and murdered him.
ABF. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look?
Well, obviously.
Read it!
I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words: my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is...
The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Well, she used to work
Okay,
there.
let's look at more files. Let's.
J to S. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Let us skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here, at the end in S. Suicide? Ugh. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen.
Polyandra.
There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to...
Lookout Point.
Fair. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Article about politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top.
Okay. Right.
Oh, there was
one more file, wasn't there?
There was, yeah. Now you mention it. Check them.
Although I think we might have done it. Well, yeah, might as well.
Yeah. T-U, I know, W, white.
It'll be gone. I bet you've taken it.
The entire W section is missing.
What a fucking L!
Was it taken? Mia's desk.
I think you can, I think you can check to the right slightly, because that's where the phone is. Can you drag to the right?
Nope. That's as far as I can go.
You definitely could before. What move options do you have?
None. This is it, literally.
No, as in, like, when you go to the examine move. You're in examine right now. Can you go to move?
Oh, sorry. Okay, right.
And you can definitely look to the right slightly, because that's where we saw the phone.
This might be all it's offering us now, though. So...
Okay. We looked at everything? I guess. Maybe we can go and talk to Maya at the detention center? She might have something to tell us. Nah, I don't think we should. Yeah, I think we've already looked. Oh, someone says there's one more thing.
Okay.
Keep moving the cursor around and it'll go like without the tick when we haven't looked. I'm so sure you can you click on the phone itself?
Oh,
The phone that's on the
I
table?
thought I did. Okay.
Oh, it just says Mia's desk. Is it gonna do that thing where we clicked on the photo and it was like, this is the desk? No.
No.
No, you're right, you've done it. Can we look out the window again? No, I don't see anything else.
I feel like someone's gonna be hidden behind that movie poster, but who knows?
I don't think so. I'm just really annoyed because I know that we were in a, there's like another room to these offices, and I don't know why we can't get to it.
Yeah, because that brings up that. Options brings up that. Yeah, it's just her desk again, so I guess that's it.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, I guess it is.
Sorry, folks. You can see we've had a look around, but
We tried. Yeah, let's go back to the detention center.
apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. All right.
Okay, so there's no point being there. Where have we not? Oh, but no, we must. There must be something.
All right. So we just.
There's nowhere else for us to
Let's
go.
just go back in. Oh, sorry, wrong move. Examine. Okay. So we've looked through these. Does it say anything else, or?
I don't know. Just check them all again one more time. Why not?
We've already read it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, can we actually look at the newspaper clipping or not? No, I guess not.
Well, let's. Can you look at? I don't know what's going on. What have we got in our fucking court record right now?
Photograph, floor plans, testimony.
Well, why don't we look at the floor plan saying we're right here?
We can't move anywhere. That's the only thing.
Yeah, no.
What a chat saying. Let's have a look. Mothfox said maybe worth looking into in the hotel again.
Let's talk to the creepy podcast man.
The bellboy seems to be out.
Oh, thank fuck.
Huh? The sound of the water coming from the shower? La-di-da, money making, I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers.
Go and get that fucking thing out of the drawer immediately, now that we've finally got no one stopping us.
The screwdriver's still stuck in the
Can
drawer.
we take it?
I better not touch it. No telling what the bellboy would do to me.
Oh my god! I just want to wreck the joint.
Okay.
So we're still stuck with nothing to do.
There's definitely something. We just got to figure out what it is.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm
not going back.
I don't want to go back to Blue Court. Right, punch me again. Let's look at the court record again.
So attorney badge, Mia's autopsy, cell phone, glass shards.
Can we look at profiles?
Yes.
Okay, let's read what they say.
So Mia Fey, victim, chief attorney at Fey and Co Law Offices, an excellent defense lawyer. Maya, age 17, defendant, Mia's little sister, and a spirit medium in training. Detective Gumshoes, age 30, detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Marvin Grossberg, age 64, a veteran defense attorney and Mia's mentor. April, May 23, stayed with someone else at the hotel on the night of the murder, tapped Mia's phone. Miles Edgeworth, 24, a gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Bellboy, age 26, delivered room service to Miss May at the time of the murder, also checked her in. Red White, 39, an eyewitness, CEO of information gathering company Blue Core.
No useful stuff there.
One random note for you, like, this is really funny, but if I'm scrolling across down here, it just stops there where the menu bar is.
That's quite funny, yeah.
But you suddenly think, wait, is my cursor gone? Oh no, I need to move it away from it, but it is a random detail.
Why can't we only see part of the room? It's pissing me off. Matthew's getting bored with watching us fail, so I think he's going to give us a hint. And I'm fine with that.
Okay, so this is an instance where I will say...
Oh, he said go to Blue Court.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Fine.
All right.
Oh,
so when you folks were saying one more thing, you didn't necessarily mean...
Oh, yeah, we thought you meant in this room. Yeah,
okay, that makes sense. So that's why we honed in on this specifically. Sorry, that makes more sense. Yeah. Thank you for the clarification there.
But I also didn't want to go to Blue Court.
Well... Oh, sorry. Well, aren't you persistent?
I'm a persistification.
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you, Mr. Lawyer. I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur.
What, like you did to me, eh?
Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Okay, well...
Okay. Well, we can't talk to him because, well... Have a look at the talk options and see what they are.
While I'm here...
Yeah, no, we've already talked to him about these things, so,
Can we present anything?
No.
Let's not show that.
I feel like that's not. I don't know.
Top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. No clues here. This painting was until yesterday in Grossberg's office. Why does White have it now? Impressive lineup. Yeah, we've read all that.
I mean, we could show him the clipping that Mia had, but there's a chance he might rip it out of our hands and destroy it, and then, you know, just beat us to death.
I don't think it actually gave the option to do that.
But you can't present things to him.
Oh, I can, I guess. So, do I? Should I? Should I?
I mean, I fucking wouldn't, but Phoenix doesn't seem to have much of a fucking, like, self-preservation reflex. I have no idea.
Without trying to spoil ourselves, all I will say, if someone wants to try and give a hint, is... Do we need to present something?
Yeah, do we need to present anything to him? Because I'm scared. I don't want to present anything to him.
Yeah. I think both our brains are a bit fried as well, admittedly, so...
Little bit, yeah.
Yes, we do. Okay, well, let's just present the clip.
Present him the news. Yeah, do that.
This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file. Oh, sorry. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician.
You blackmailed him, yeah.
That's what I defaulted to. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong.
It's right.
What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Bitch, I might be.
Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, ring, ring, ring. Secretary's office.
Secretary's office. Hello.
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second. Mr. White. You're right or you're wrong?
You're right. I am searching for the person who killed Mia.
You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I've found him. He's sitting right in front of me.
He's standing right in front of me.
Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered. And all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, phone call.
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Oh no. Of course, sir. One moment, please.
I'm guessing that's the judge, isn't it?
I don't know. You can do it, though.
White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello?
Oh, it's the chief prosecutor. It's not the judge.
Okay. Is it a different character then?
Yeah, I don't think we've met them.
Okay, I'll just come up with something on the fly. Hello?
Sure.
Chief prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What? What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And
you're going to say I did it, aren't you?
Thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man.
No, the killer, man.
What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in any position to freely offer your opinions to me. Correct? I'm telling you to send the police now.
Beep.
Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer.
Lakes are important.
As was Miss Mia. How dare you?
Mia is the German word for lake.
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends.
I'll defend myself. Yes, that's what I said.
I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make even you look competent. I feel faint.
Oh.
You see, Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butch. Harry Butch.
Yeah, still not me.
Right, actually. She, Phoenix
That's
Wright,
right.
and my friend's name...
No, that's Phoenix. That's Phoenix.
Oh.
That's Phoenix.
Well. I was
okay.
so happy to be voicing Gumshoe again. But,
You're like, I'm immediately going to make an impression of him. And the Gumshoe's like, right, I'm going to fucking pistol whip you, bud.
Right. Actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh! Right. You see? Sorry, pal. Butch was that murderer, right?
No.
Detective Gumshoe.
That's my name.
I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
It's still right.
September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
I have been a busy boy today.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be on it, of course. Edgeworth included.
Wait, you can't have a new... We haven't finished the first trial yet. We can't have a new trial. What the fuck?
An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right. Mr. Wright.
Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of ugh. Great. They let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we've switched places.
But we won't change the artwork, so it'll get real confusing. What? You mean you...
I explained what happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you! It's gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well...
Get Maya to defend you in court. It would be hilarious.
I'm so tempted.
It might be the right answer. I don't know.
Let's just do it. All right. Can you be my defense lawyer tomorrow?
Right.
Huh?
Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood.
Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood?
I got a lot of blood. I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. It's right next to fucking defense attorneying for dummies.
Wait!
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way!
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit there and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll bring a gun. Maya, no. I'll show him a thing or two.
Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. This game, are you kidding? Matty just said, I literally just texted to Harriet. He chose poorly.
What, asking Maya to be our lawyer? I thought it was funny.
Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued.
No, I think there might be a good place to stop.
Yeah, 100% agree. Well, that was quite an eventful chapter, just an eventful day. We're on 2 days of this episode 2, as it were. So, my word. Let me see if I can get some music on in the background so it's not total silence here for a second. There we go. Hopefully that is playing for you folks so you can hear that somewhat. But folks, yeah, I think we're going to start to wrap it up there. I hope you've enjoyed the stream tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in once again. It has been an absolute blast playing this game. I'm having a whale of a time doing these voices. Claire, I'm sure I can speak for you in saying that you're having a great time with this as well. We are having a ball with this.
Stinky lawyer man.
And yeah, and as you can tell, I legit don't know what's going on at all. I don't know what's going to be coming for us, but I think we could say.
In fairness, neither does Phoenix.
Yeah,
Phoenix never has any idea what's going on.
Absolutely fair, but I think the one thing we can say is that next week on the stream, it's going to be a wild time because we will be in court once again. I've got no idea how long that day is going to last. It wouldn't surprise me, depending how in-depth it goes and how long it takes. I'll just call it like it's us to figure out what we need to say. It may just be that's all we do next week. Just that one particular trial day.
Probably. Yeah.
So we.
I'm trying. My brain is already fizzing over like stupid meme art that I can do of just us murdering that guy.
Amazing. Well, with that being said, and you mentioning your art, Claire, if people want to find your art and such, what is the best way they can do that? As I share a convenient link into the chat.
A link, a tree of links. Ah, a tree of links. Yes, well, I am Felflowne everywhere, which is Felflowne. That's Felflowne or Felflowne, and that's on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, because fuck Elon Musk and X can die. I have a Facebook page. Yeah. Wait, isn't that the the respect thing? I can't remember. Something to do with John Cena. But like, yeah. Oh no, not that one. I swear there's like an X one. I can't remember what it is, but yeah. So I'm that. If you find that person anywhere, it's me. I tend to put my art up on Instagram and Twitter, not so often on Facebook. And obviously, you also find me here on Fridays, making off-color jokes and making Jeraffemy spray Pepsi Mango all across the room.
And if you want to find...
What about you, Jeff?
If you want to find me, folks, I've got a link tree which will take you to everything, as it were. That is linktree/Jeraffemy. More specifically, if you want to find archives on YouTube of all the streams that we have done, which includes our Ghost Trick playthrough, Pokemon Violet that we finished up recently, and more than that as well, quite frankly, head over to YouTube... Head over to the YouTube account at Jeraffemy Plays, and you will find everything there accordingly. You can also find my unboxings YouTube channel, which is just at Jeraffemy. I keep saying it every week. Hopefully more content coming soon. Trying to get past content ID sometimes is fun, because I don't want my account to get deleted. So I try and make sure all those are done before I publish anything. So more stuff coming soon is what I'll say, but lots in the pipeline, because I have lots of things to unbox. With that, and of course, you can also find links to podcasts as well, including the Transformers podcast that I do, which will hopefully be returning soon, and of course to Bunker Mania Wrestling as well, which I believe the next episode will feature both Harriet Manga Girl and the Decadane Mr. Ian Bolton discussing the new film The Iron Claw, which is a new film out in the cinema which focuses on the Von Erich family tragedy, I'm gonna call it, because that's basically what it is. And it's based on a real life story. And yeah, it goes places if you are not aware of it. So be on the lookout for their review of that. I don't know the full details because I was not involved in the recording, but that will be up very, very soon, most likely. Claire, before we...
Jeremy.
Go. Yes, please.
Have you ever seen the movie Kung Pao, Enter the Fist?
The title rings a bell, but I can't say I have.
There's a baddie in it whose weapon is an iron claw on a chain. And there's just a line where the guy goes, "It was at this point that the man learned a very important lesson about iron claws." Like, shit, man! Just got hit in the face by it. Yeah, sorry, I interrupted. You were going to ask me if there was anything I wanted to say, and I wanted to say Kiddicon! Kiddicon Wonderland. Tickets are available now, 9th to the 11th of August at Warwick Arts Centre. It is a nerd convention. It is a good time. Please go check out the website, kiddicon.org, and hopefully see people there.
Indeed, and you never know, you might find both of us there. Not in any particular linked capacity.
I mean, you will find me there. I work there. I have to go.
Yeah, I was going to say...
You might find him too.
That's what I was going to say. Him too. Not necessarily in a linked capacity, as it were, but we will both more than likely be there, is what I meant, more specifically.
Yeah.
But with that being said, folks, thank you so much once again for watching. We'll be back Friday next week, 7 PM UK time, as we embark on Day 3, The Trial. You can see it mentioned there on screen. How will episode 2 of this first game wrap up? Join us and find out, because I literally have no idea. Thank you once again, folks, and until next week, from myself, Jeremy, from Claire, this has been The Fun Zone. Take care and have a lovely weekend.